Hey guys, Tom Shue here, also known as AK Freak, and today I want to talk to you about a way to get into a 250 size quadcopter on the low and still get some decent quality. What we have here is a carbon fiber 250 frame. This is known as an EMAX, but it also goes by a lot of other names. A EMAX 250. It's all carbon fiber, and it goes for 28 bucks. Okay. Now, the problem with these Chinese-made carbon fiber frames isn't the material it's made out of. It's the way the holes are cut. See how close to the edge they are? Let me get a white piece of paper, maybe you can see that better. But if you look through, you can see there's some holes really close to the edge. If you go on RC Model Reviews and look at the Chinese, the cheap versus the good, or whatever the title is, you'll find that anytime that you create a hole next to an edge or close together, it kind of scrunches all the molecules of the material together, and it creates like a weak point where it gets hard and brittle and it will break because it compresses the molecules. So these actually would be better off if they didn't have all the holes, or if it just had like the bearing hole in the middle and you could drill your own holes for your motor that you get. But anyways, the fit and finish is pretty nice. There's no chatter marks on the edges of the arms, and they're nice and shiny. They're really strong, but I did buy a couple more replacement arms just in case I send this down on some hard surface and it cracks the arms. So there you have the arms. Actually, this thing's pretty cool because it has it doesn't have a clean and dirty plate like a big quad like my Flip FPV Pro, but it does have a little rubber mounted plate. It comes with a camera plate, so if you want to run a Mobius or a one of those 808 keychain cameras or something like that, what you can do is you can install these little rubber inserts, little shock bumpers, silicone bumpers, and that kind of isolates the vibration between the camera and your frame, because that's where your jello comes from. Now the way this frame's set up is this. It has a bottom plate, which is right here, and this is where your ESCs will stack in, and maybe a little power distribution board if you have it. And then this plate will be slightly above it, so your arms will kind of go in like this on all four sides. Okay, something like that, and then this plate will mount on there. It does have battery slots in it, and then this guy will get standoffs, and it will kind of mount up in this area. Okay, and this has a really cool little plate, like some of the higher end, like the QAV 250 I believe has this, where this just kind of mounts in there, and it gives you mounting holes for your FPV camera, which is a pretty good feature. So it locks into there, and it locks into here. Alright. Then you'll use your standoffs right here, these little red ones, to hold this frame up. And last but not least, you rubber mount your camera mount right here. So that's how this little frame goes. For 28 bucks, it includes all the hardware. It uses black oxide button head cap screws, which, stainless would have been better, but these black oxide, they won't rust if you keep your quad dry and stuff. But it is a button head cap screw, and for mounting your arms through, it uses some nylock bolts with, again, button head cap screws. I think these are M2.5 or M3. I haven't measured them yet as far as the diameter, but it does come with a nylock and a long enough cap screw to get that through on the bottom. Now I don't see any kind of landing gear for this particular frame, which I was hoping to see the little triangle ones like I have on my Flip, but I guess they don't come with this particular frame. For 28 bucks, I'm not going to complain too much. So there you have it. This is the $28 EMAX carbon fiber 250 quad frame. Thanks for watching.